Hi, I'm Joseph, aka Equitem, with Press Start to Play, and I'm here with the Loyola Quidditch team. Why don't we go around and introduce ourselves?
Hey guys, I'm AJ. I am a junior and a second year player.
Hi, I'm Ann. I'm a senior and co-president of the team.
I'm Ron. I'm a sophomore. I'm a second year, and I'm the secretary of the team.
Let's get back.
I'm Colin. I'm a senior.
I'm Andrea. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Jackie. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Dora. I'm a sophomore, and I'm also our ad PR chair.
I'm Sam. I'm a freshman.
I'm Solika. I'm a senior and the vice president.
I'm Fabiola. I'm a sophomore.
All right, so this is quite literally the game of Quidditch from Harry Potter.
That's right.
Books, movies, everything like that. If you've seen that, you know how it's played and done. But for someone who, I'll admit, I'm a little bit of a muggle. I'm muggled when it comes to my Harry Potter knowledge. Yeah, a little bit, yes. So for the people who are new to Quidditch, how exactly is this set up? How is this played?
So the cool thing about Quidditch is it combines a lot of elements from other sports. So a lot of people come in with backgrounds of like random sports. So like I played soccer, softball, and volleyball my whole life. But then there's other people who have not played a single sport and then jumped in on this. And I always say if you have played a team sport before, you already know how to play chaser. So chasers are the ones that wear white headbands, and we're basically trying to score points by using the quaffle and hitting it through those hoops back there. And so that's our entire game. We're trying to score, get points, and each hoop is worth 10 points. So you get it through, 10 points for your team. But you also have keepers, which wear green headbands, and they're exactly like a goalie. Yeah, we have another one there.
Awesome.
They're exactly like a goalie on soccer. So they're trying to like defend the hoop. So if I take a shot, he can do that to me. And then we also, I think the most interesting part of it is that we have the element of beaters, which wear black headbands, and are basically playing a game of dodgeball on the court, which is really cool. So say I'm running down with the ball, and we have a beater there, and she hits me. It's like in the movie when you see somebody like get knocked off their broom, and then they're free falling. So it's like them trying to like get back on. You get knocked off, and so you have to take your broom out from between your legs, run back, touch your own hoops, and then you can get back in the game. So it's like screaming, falling, and then like pulling yourself back on.
But there's no actually screaming and falling involved.
No. Unless you actually
fall. Do you get
fall.
to that? I mean, do you get to scream and fall if you want?
If you get
If you want to do it.
Beat chaser. Oh, okay.
Both teams have some.
So I did notice everybody has brooms. First and foremost, is there anything in particular about individual brooms? I've heard rumors of this Nimbus 2000 being a good model.
Fastest broom.
The fastest broom. What model is your broom?
Show broom with duct tape
very good
features.
broom.
I like that.
It's a hand-me-down.
It's the silver. Gives it a nice little. Okay. But what's the rule on brooms then?
So the rule with brooms is you do have to have it between your legs at all times. If you're beat, like we mentioned before, then you have to dismount and run back. And also, if for whatever reason you get knocked off your broom, then you're considered out the same way you were beat, and you have to go back and touch your hoops before resuming play.
All
So
right.
your broom is like an extension of yourself.
It is
And-
part of it.
Yeah.
You are one with the broom. I
A
see
lot
this
of-
guy with the yellow shorts.
So the position we didn't tell you about
Yeah.
yet is Seeker, who wears yellow headbands. So one of the other biggest differences in the game between like the books and the movies is how the snitch works. So instead of it being like a tiny little ball that's flying around, it is a tiny little ball on the back of somebody's shorts.
Okay.
So the Seekers wear yellow headbands and they get released later on into the game. So like Chaser and Beater play goes on for 17 minutes, then Snitch comes out, and then Seekers come out a minute later and try and catch them. And in order to end the game, the Seeker has to catch the Snitch, like so.
Oh no.
Yeah, and that ends the game and earns their team 30 points,
So.
which is really cool because a lot of snitches, have like cross country and wrestling backgrounds. So they'll like pull your broom out from underneath you. They'll like push you down. They'll shove you. It gets really physical.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty intense.
It's a full contact sport.
We're not actually considered players on either team. We're in the rules. We're technically a ball.
Right.
So no one can really interact with us, but we can run around and do awful things to people.
But unlike a ball, you should be like running around and be very active, not just in a fetal position.
No.
Stationary,
Yes.
waiting for
No,
someone.
I have to run around or else I get yelled at. Basically.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Loyola Lumos. What is Lumos?
It's the
Stand for?
spell for light.
Light.
So when we start a game, we do Lumos to turn on, and then when we like end practice or end a tournament, we do Nox, which is the spell to turn off the light.
Okay, so there is some magic involved.
Yes.
A
Yes.
little bit.
The magic's inside all of us.
Do you guys have any like favorite positions you like to play?
I do both, beating and chasing.
Okay.
I like both of them. It's kind of fun.
She's our utility player.
Just gotta go with it. Is there anybody that's like really excited to be the snitch sometimes? Like to do the running around?
We have people on our team. They were mostly here yesterday, but we had people on our team who like seek and snitch at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but they do both. That would be a little biased. I got it. People often who are snitches also do seeking, so you get like really familiar with how a lot of people work as a snitch.
Now, how many teams are there right now? Because obviously,
Over 3K?
It's worldwide.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
800 teams.
It's
In the country.
it's growing ridiculously fast since it started.
It's consistently been the fastest growing collegiate sport for 10 years.
Well, this year is its 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, so Quidditch is 10 years old and like it's just booming.
So you've got a tournament coming up.
Yes. Our tournament is going to be held April 9th and 10th at our lovely Loyola University Lakeshore campus. And we'll be hosting, I think, like 7 or 8 teams from around the Midwest, from Wisconsin, Southern Illinois, all over. And we'll be playing like a full-on tournament. I think it's official, right?
It's an unofficial tournament.
It's an unofficial
But
tournament.
it's 2 days.
2-day tournament. I don't know what else I'm missing.
Open to the public. So
It is open to the public, so come check us out if you want to see us play and see some pretty intense and competitive Quidditch games. It's not a mild sport. It gets crazy.
So where can we find out more about the Loyola Lumos?
We have tons of information on our Facebook page, LUC Quidditch, as well as our Instagram and Twitter by the same handle, LUC Quidditch. We also have all our tournament information on our Facebook page through an event. The tournament is called Sirius Tower Showdown. So find the event, come to Loyola April 9th and 10th. We hope to see you guys there to see us play Quidditch, and follow us on all our accounts to keep up to date with Loyola Lumos.
Now I have to ask, is your name actually Ron? Okay. I'll edit that out, but I just wanted to double check because that was way too great of a question.
Everyone thinks that they look like Ron Weasley.
he was first introduced to me as Ron Weasley, and I refer to people by the first name I'm given for them.
That sounds fair enough.
So for the past year, I thought his name was Ron.
I'd go with it. I just keep on going with it.
Just like legally change it.